Welcome to a journey of transformation and triumph with our summary of Martin Meadows From Failure to Success. In this audiobook you'll discover how setbacks can actually fuel your success. We're diving into practical advice and inspiring stories that will guide you on how to turn your challenges into victories. Make sure to listen all the way to the end to unlock the full potential of the life-changing insights. Do you have a dream that seems impossible to achieve? Does the thought of taking the first step toward realizing your dream fill you with fear? What goes through your mind when you see yourself failing? Do you feel like giving up, or do you think you should give yourself another chance and push forward? When we achieve our goals, they become part of our identity and purpose in life. However, realizing our dreams is never easy. Numerous challenges can arise, making it difficult to succeed, and at some point failure seems inevitable. Experiencing failure can be disheartening and may even diminish your self-esteem, yet all successful individuals have gone through this phase. Rather than admitting defeat, we should take inspiration from them and move forward, because failure is not just a problem, it's a solution. In this summary you will learn how to learn from your failures and use them to improve yourself. You will understand different types of failures and how to handle them effectively. You will also discover mental strategies that can help you attract success. This summary teaches you how to deal with challenges with a healthy mindset and develop a thought process that fosters growth. Moreover, it will help you unlock the inner power. Every successful person possesses the ability to turn failure into success by applying the lessons shared here. You are well on your way to reaching your goals. What is your definition of failure? Most people view failure negatively, often seeing it as an obstacle on the path to success. While failing can be challenging, it is essential to recognize its positive aspects. Instead of viewing failure as merely an obstacle, we should see it as an opportunity to learn. Redefining failure can significantly improve how we handle challenges. Successful individuals consistently adopt this mindset. They view failure not as a setback but as a thrilling adventure, an integral part of their journey. This perspective helps them step out of their comfort zones, identify their weaknesses, and ultimately grow stronger. A perfect example of this is Tia Pitt. Tia had a stable job as a mining engineer and a loving partner, and she had competed as a contestant in Miss Earth Australia. In September 2011, she accepted an invitation to participate in a local ultramarathon. Tragically, during the race she was caught in a bushfire. Tara suffered severe burns and had to undergo numerous surgeries over several years to fully recover. Despite these challenges, she continued to pursue her dreams. Instead of avoiding marathons, she embraced them, completing formidable challenges such as the Ironman Australia competition and the Ironman World Championship in Hawaii. Moreover, Tara has worked on significant causes. She hiked the Great Wall of China, raising over $200,000 to aid the medical treatment of underprivileged people. A year later, she announced her engagement to her partner, completed a master's degree in mining engineering, and became a motivational speaker. Life will test you in many ways, but to achieve your goals it is vital not to fear failure but to see it as an opportunity. Whenever you fail, try to understand what you can learn from it and move forward. Dealing with a fear-driven failure, most people fail to become who they could be due to fear. Their fear traps them and they settle for what they have, content with their current situation. This fear prevents them from striving to improve themselves, diminishing their potential and often giving others the opportunity to undermine them. If you aim to be successful, you must never be afraid of continuous growth, which begins when you stop worrying about what others think of you. By doing so, you become the best version of yourself. Sidney Pierce's life story offers a poignant illustration of overcoming fear-driven failure as detailed in his book Life Beyond Measure. This Bahamian American actor was initially searching for a job as a dishwasher in a newspaper. When he found nothing, he tossed the paper aside only to notice an ad that read actors wanted. He read the article and learned of an audition at the American Negro Theater, located near his residence. At the audition, the director asked him to read a passage from a book, a challenging task for Padier, who had only 1 year of formal schooling and struggled with his Bahamian accent. The director, frustrated by his reading, snatched the book from Padier, suggesting he should stick to washing dishes since he could neither read nor write, and then ejected him from the theater. Reflecting outside, Padier realized he had never mentioned to the director that he was initially looking for a dishwashing job. He decided this was not how he would be valued. Determined to prove himself and inspired by his parents' belief in him, Padier vowed to show the director and himself that he could be more than just a dishwasher. He soon found a dishwashing job, and after his shifts he began to learn to read and speak more fluently with the help of a waiter who noticed his struggle with a newspaper. Pierre eventually returned to acting, this time Landing a leading role in the play Lysistrata produced on Broadway, his career flourished from there and he became the first African actor to win the Academy Award for Best Actor in 1963 for his role in Lies of the Field. He also directed the 1980 comedy film Stir Crazy, which became the highest-grossing movie directed by an African-American at the time. In addition, Pittier received an honorary award from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama in 2009. His story exemplifies the importance of not letting others dictate your worth. Believe in yourself, take incremental steps and continually strive to improve. By doing so you can become the person you aspire to be. Do not let your ego dominate you. The fear of failing often stems from pride. Many remain within their comfort zones, fearing that others might witness their failures. To succeed, it is crucial to view failures as periods of self-discovery. Your mistakes will reveal your weaknesses, your strengths, and what you need to learn. You can achieve all this if you let go of your ego. Nobody cares how much you've struggled, they only see your success. If you appear foolish and someone mocks you, laugh along with them. Maintain a good sportsman's spirit. Show them that making mistakes is common because you are a human who is constantly learning. Arno Lingard faced many challenges in his early years. When he began his rock climbing career, he was 35 when he wrote The Rock Warrior's Way, mental training for climbers, discussing his climbing philosophy that has been utilized in countries like Brazil, Mexico, the United States, and Spain. In his early years, Arno was brimming with confidence and the courage to make his mark. He believed his identity was solely defined by his achievements. He maintained this belief until he faced a challenging situation that changed all his previous beliefs. This happened when Arno chose a different climbing route. At that time he miscalculated the situation, thinking he could easily climb it, but ended up falling midway. Afraid to tell his friends, he asked the person controlling his safety rope to keep it a secret because he felt ashamed. For years he compared himself to others, unable to share his failures because he felt it would make him worthless. This mindset prevented him from moving forward. When he turned 35, he realized that self-worth does not increase or decrease through comparisons to others or through achievements, but through continuous learning. He decided to share these insights in his book and what he had learned from the experience. Today, Arno teaches new climbers that their primary goal should be continuous learning. He advises them never to compare themselves to others, as it can diminish their confidence and reduce their desire to progress. Often we only recognize our successes and fear acknowledging the mistakes that are an integral part of our journey. We sometimes underestimate our abilities. The only remedy is to remain courageous and have faith in oneself. Take a deep breath and move forward swiftly to achieve your goals. Change your state of mind. Transforming negative emotions into positive ones is challenging. It is incorrect to assume that simply adopting a positive mindset will resolve everything, as it is not the ultimate solution to problems. If you want to change your mental state, you must take incremental steps against it. You must learn how to distract yourself from worries. Engaging in activities that require intense focus can help reduce negative emotions. This could involve talking to a good friend or going for a walk. Once you regain a positive mindset, you can then tackle the issue at hand. Again, each person has a different approach, so find out what works best for you. Acceptance is the key to moving past disappointment. Things may not always go as you wish, but the best way to face them is to remain flexible about upcoming changes. Vera Wong's first dream was to be part of the U.S. Olympic skating team. She started training at the age of 8, but when she was 19 she did not make the team. After graduating, Vera decided to lead a normal life and started working as an assistant for Vogue magazine. After a year of hard work and dedication, she was promoted to the youngest fashion editor at the magazine. She continued to work for 15 years, aiming to become the editor-in-chief, but was never promoted. Vera then left the company and started working as a design director for Ralph Lauren. Despite not becoming an Olympian or chief editor, Vera never considered herself worthless. She kept moving forward and viewed her past failures as lessons for self-growth. She never gave up hope, which eventually led her to become a renowned wedding dress designer. Vera Wong never saw her life as a failure despite not achieving her dreams. Instead, she chose to keep progressing and rise above her disappointments. Life is not always fair. Care, even with your best efforts, life can still deceive you. Staying positive and flexible can help you improve. In the end, you only have two choices: either stay trapped in a cycle of negative self-perception or embrace change and move forward. You must understand that you cannot control how life unfolds. Often it's life that ends up changing you. Develop a passion means fervor, the strong willpower that will continue to push you forward even after facing many challenges. It enhances your mental strength while giving you a sense of achievement. It teaches you how to remain Happy despite challenges and move forward even after multiple failures. Obviously you won't achieve anything immediately. You should have a passion that helps you progress. When you set a new goal, stick to it, especially when you feel like giving up. This will keep you motivated no matter what to develop. Passion. It is essential that you are inspired from within. Ellie Robinson followed the steps of her idol to reach her dreams. Despite being short, Ellie never gave up on her dream of becoming a swimmer. She started swimming when she was just 4 years old. 7 years later, she saw her idol, who had won 4 swimming gold medals. That athlete was Ellie Simmons, who had the same condition as Ellie and won her 4th Olympic gold medal in the 2021 Paralympics, becoming an inspiration for Ellie Robinson to pursue her swimming career. However, Ellie had to take a 6-month break from swimming because she was diagnosed with Prathus disease at the time, which made it very difficult for her to bend and dive. Ellie participated in the Great Britain Paralympics in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. She outperformed her idol Ellie Simmons and set a new record in the 50-meter butterfly event, winning a gold medal. All of this was possible only because of her intense passion. Ellie trains 15 hours a week and is at the pool by 5 a.m. She also manages her time well so she can attend her physiotherapy sessions. Her story shows how we can move past challenges with the help of our passion. Despite many difficulties, she never gave up and became successful in the end. Because of her courage, hard work, and passion. Like Ellie, you may also find yourself in situations that force you to underestimate yourself, but to be successful you must remind yourself why you want to achieve your goal. Stay passionate and dedicated. Embrace the process. If you have passion, nothing can stop you from being successful. Give up if it isn't congruent with you. As humans, we find it difficult to understand how societal norms influence us. We grew up hearing that a good life requires going through many difficult stages. We have always believed that being born, studying, working, starting a family, retiring, and then dying is what life is about. As a result, we still live our lives under pressure. Meeting the expectations of others is also very difficult for us. Living life well does mean following the standards set by society, but rather living life according to our own terms. If we only do what others want us to do, we will always be unhappy. We should always do what is most valuable to us, what makes us a better person. Often we envy the perfect lives of famous influencers, but we don't know the truth behind each post. Essa O'Neill revealed why she left social media in her deleted vlog. She was a 19-year-old well-known Instagram influencer earning $2,000 per post. She had over 600,000 followers and had uploaded about 2,000 photos to her account. Essa's job required her to wear beautiful clothes, visit stunning locations, and pose for photos. All this was just to attract sponsors. Many people might consider this the best job. However, Essa felt otherwise. Despite everything being so good, she decided to quit this job. Later, she revealed that it was becoming overwhelming for her. She had drifted far from the real world. Her job was putting pressure on her to live a perfect life where she had to hide her flaws and couldn't bring any truth of her life to light. Her account showed that people live in an imaginary world that is very different from real life. This story just shows that your life is only successful when it is on the path of reality. Essa realized that she wasn't happy with this. She saw that despite having so much money, she didn't feel happy or complete. To achieve success, you must have a solid foundation of what you are doing and what it means to you. Keep in mind that when you achieve it, you should feel like you are living life and feel complete in every way. Chasing dreams that belong to others will only increase your pressure, so keep in mind that you really know what you want from your life. Work hard to get it and enjoy your journey. Once you achieve it, you will realize that success comes from your own definition of it. In this world, success cannot mean more than someone having a dream and fulfilling its conclusions. So in this summary, you learned what failure means and its proper definition, and also how it helps in achieving success. Failing should not be a reason to give up, but should motivate you even more to progress. You also learn that the fear of failing is due to your ego. Pleasing others and meeting their expectations will never let you step out of your comfort zone. Letting go of your ego will allow you to refocus on yourself and your goals. You learn that you should live your life the way you want. Successful people usually don't follow societal standards, but definitely follow their heart and their own definitions of success. Additionally, you learn that accepting failure and knowing when to give up shows that you are mentally mature. Developing a passion that matches your personality helps you grow. Always remember that failing is a sign of continuing to progress. When you lose, you also learn if something isn't working for you. Change your plan, but stick to your goals. Remember, those who never fail have never tried. So embrace failure, use it to reach your destination. Despite many challenges, believe that you will eventually be successful. You can do it. Just trust the process and your limitless capabilities. Thank you for joining us for this insightful summary of From Failure to Success by Martin Meadows. I hope this summary has inspired you to View challenges as stepping stones and to remember that true success is crafted from persistence and resilience. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video to help spread the motivation. Before you go, leave a comment below sharing how you plan to turn your next setback into a comeback. Keep pushing forward, keep redefining your limits, and remember your journey to success is just a mindset shift away. See you in the next video.